Hey guys, this is After Tips and welcome back to the Deadline stream. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I will try to set this up even more better, but give me a second. Yeah, I think you can see me better and hear me better now. Perfect. I think we are good to go. Just let me know. I'm in sort of a different setup today. Obviously, I'm traveling, so yeah, that's the case. But that shouldn't stop us from streaming. My inliners are hurting a bit. Okay, we start taking questions right away. Fleck in Deeps sent in the first question. So Fleck in Estupinian Chilwell, Udogi, Cash, Saka, Rashford, Sterling, or Son, Bruno, Haaland, Alvarez, one free transfer. With that team, I will just do Bruno to Mbuemo and just sit. Mbuemo for Mitoma or Sterling. I would do it for Mitoma. I would hold Sterling if possible. Yes, Alvarez, Foden. I shared the lineup on Instagram already. I don't think there's going to be much changes in that lineup. I think if you have that lineup, stick to it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, let's go Cash or Zinchenko. I would go Cash. I think Cash is a good option on Wildcard too. So yeah, Cash. Lazy Kid says hi. Hey, selling Sterling to Doku or James Ward-Prowse or Mbeumo looking for a short punt. I would hold Sterling for a short punt, and neither I would not go on any of them. If you still want to, Mbeumo. Pickford, Estupinian, Akanji, Chilwell, Saka, Madison, Bowen, Foden, Haaland and Jackson. 2 free transfers. I would do Jackson to Alvarez. That would be my first free transfer, and to fund that, or if you don't have funds to make that happen, no, go Chilwell to Botman. Enough funds, enough. It's a good move. It's a good switch. I think Jackson to Alvarez is anyways possible sideways. I would make the two moves. I wouldn't go Doku. Honestly, I would avoid Doku. He's not a good option. Also, just wanted to check, is my audio good? I'm speaking a bit low, so wanted to make sure if it's loud enough. If not, I will increase my volume. But yeah, I wildcarded. I got them. I did wildcard. Will Pedro start? Apparently, the news is that Pedro could be on the bench, which is possible. So, if you have Pedro, I would bench him and not really risk him if you have a better player. Otherwise, you can start. Who should I get for Jota? I think you can go Buemo. Mbuemo is a good option in that price range. If you want to punt, I think Eze, and personally, Eze is the only punt I'm looking at the moment. Bowen could be an option, but he's ill, so I wouldn't really recommend Bowen this game week, especially against Liverpool. Keep Jota this game week or take a -2 and transfer him out for Rashford. I would take him out for Rashford. Start Saliba or Romero or Kabure. Oh, that's a tough one. If I was you, I would start Kabure, take the chance, because Saliba and Romero has anyways no attacking threat, neither a clean sheet, so might as well go with someone who's got some attacking threat. And it's relatively an easy fixture. Bruno to Mbuemo this game week 6 and Chilwell to Tripper in game week 7, or Chilwell to Botman. I think Botman, because the fixtures again get tough. There are apparently no City leaks in terms of defense, so Diaz starts, so that's it. Diaz is the, if you have Diaz, you can maybe hold on to him. I would not really look much into it. I just go to the Instagram handle, check the story of what I posted regarding City. That should be it. Any news about Botman? I think he'll start. He's starting as per leaks. Who's to start between Anderson and Cash? Cash. I would definitely start Cash. Take a chance. Good attacking threat. Sterling on wildcard is a bad day. So I'm deliberating a similar thing, but I'm not sure about it. Was Bowen in the travelling squad to Anfield? No, there was no leaks of Bowen being in the travelling squad. He could be in the squad, but again, he's ill. So I'm not sure. Okay, thank you for telling me the voice is low. I will increase the voice. Let me know if it's better. Let me know if it's a bit better. I don't want to sound ASMR. So please let me know if it's better. I will increase the audio property to a bit as well. Yes. Is this audio good? I hope this should be okay, and we are able to hear. Perfect. Thank you guys. Yeah. Ferguson in for Isaac. Okay, Ferguson is injured, so wouldn't really do that. Wilson for Isaac could be an option. Botman for Odogi, Poro, and Buemo. Poro, definitely in for Poro. Buemo for Sterling, which transfer might be good. If I have to, maybe Botman for Poro. That's the transfer I would do it. Luis Diaz might not start, so I wouldn't really go. Trippier worth keeping? Yes, he's definitely worth keeping. Okay, someone says perfect audio, so we'll make a note of this setting. Brings Car in place of Gusto with a hit. With a hit, it really nullifies the point of bringing in a clean sheet defender. I wouldn't do it. Who to start? Especially if you're planning to wildcard in like the next 3 game weeks, I wouldn't really do it. Mbuemo in for Mitoma or Sterling. Mitoma, definitely Mitoma out. Chilwell to Botman or Mitoma to Mbuemo. I would do the Botman. I would do the Mitoma to Mbuemo move and keep Botman for the next game week. Chilwell is a decent pick if he starts. Who to start? Udogi or Chilwell? Chilwell. Hoyland or Wilson? If I had to, Wilson this game week. How do you get future fixtures below the player's name in the official website? There's a extension that I use. Trippier versus Botman. If you have the money for Trippier, you can go there. But the problem with Trippier is that eventually you will have lack of funds, and it's better to go Botman, save the amount, because I don't think there's a huge difference in points they will score overall in the season. So Botman as of now. Skip on both Rashford and Bruno? I wouldn't. I would hold Rashford. I just have a feeling that it's one of those games where he'll score. Who to start? Udogi or Saliba? I would start... between the two, I would start Udogi. There's some sort of attacking or assist threat he has. Saliba has no threat. Parth, I've already answered it with 2 field answers. I would definitely go Jackson to Alvarez, and I would make a move from Chilwell, or maybe probably Chilwell to Botman, or maybe Pickford to Pope, depending on your funds. Don't wildcard for sure. Thoughts on Wilson? If you have an option to go to the third forward, Wilson is a decent option. Should I start Ward-Prowse or Edward? Edward. I would start Edward. Are you using wildcard? Yes, I'm using wildcard. And it's probably the first time since I'm playing FPL. I am not confident on my wildcard. I think I've played it too early. And it's probably a knee-jerk wildcard rather than a thoughtful wildcard. Watkins to Alvarez and Gabriel to Scar. I would do it. I would hands down do this move. I think Abhinash asked this move. Definitely do it. I have Triple City. Already have Foden and Akanji. If you have Triple City and you already have Akanji and Foden, then I would hold Jackson. I think you have... Wait, let me go check your team as well. With that team, where did it go? Yeah, with that team, you have no... Sterling, I would hold Jackson, so that only 2 transfers that you can probably make are... Probably just hold out your team. Well, you can do Fernandes to Rashford. That's one good transfer. That's a sideways move, but it's a good one. And I think a keeper change. That's the only 2 moves I would recommend. Trippier at 6.5 for a reason. He'll get bonus and assist in the near future. But the problem is the tough fixtures coming up. So let's say he plays Burnley. I think he plays game week 8 or 9 after the PSG game. So no guarantee that he'll start that game, despite it being an easy fixture, which will create a problem. So if he's getting benched, I don't think there's a huge upside. Well, whereas Botman will almost start all games despite the fixture congestion. That is why I too wildcarded more, or which have the same team actually also Flecken, Estupinian and Trossard, where I have Turner, Baldock and Saka. Losing a 5 million defender works for Saka. Yeah, I think it is. I think it goes by plan. It's not bad to have that extra sort of a defender for Turner. Turner starts, for people who want to know, Turner starts. So I'll just post that on Instagram as well. Turner does start, so Turner starts. For people who want to play him can, but I really feel I want to invest in a decent keeper. I believe that there could be bonus point or clean sheets coming up, so hence I've invested in Flecken. Jackson to Alvarez, Chilwell to Burn or Scar or Botman. If I had to, Botman and then Scar. The price difference is 0.5. I don't think the points difference will be there. Burn is sort of a rotation risk as far as I've been reading the Newcastle forum, so I wouldn't go Burn. Bench for Chilwell, Udogi or Cash? Udogi. He's got the least clean sheet threat. Any city news? So Alvarez, Foden, Haaland, Guardiola, Diaz, Doku, all of these people. It's a standard team. Why not wait with the wild card? I think I knee jerked. I made a move and then I gave it a thought, and I thought might as well do it. I know my team doesn't look very different as well. I think I need jerk and I should have held on to a wild card. But let's go. It's probably a reactionary move for me, and it's the first time I'm doing it, but yeah, pretty reactionary. Thoughts on Hoyland? I wouldn't really bring him in right now. Let things settle down at United. Let's stick with the only people we know who are involved, which is Rashford and Bruno. I have no doubt that he'll be a good FPL asset going ahead, but not right now. If I plan to wildcard in game week 8 or game week 10, is it okay to take a minus for this week? Yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. You can try attacking the next 2 game weeks. So yeah, why not? Who to bench out of Son, Madison or Maddis or Jackson? I would bench Madison. Son we know is probably going to play up top ahead. Madison usually in these games tends to drop deep. So if you see even in my wildcard draft right now, I have Madison, but I'll probably remove him. I have about 17 minutes. So Madison is the place that I'm probably in doubt. So there are 2 options, and one of those options really make me think that should I have wildcarded or not. I'm looking at 2 players. One is Diaby. Obviously, is a good option. I look at he looks good overall. The fixtures are good, but the numbers are not there. So Villa looks like a good team, but the numbers for Diaby is not there. So I'm not very keen on it. The second player is Sterling. It's sort of an iffy move because I already had Sterling, so I didn't want to remove him. But again, I played wildcard because I was frustrated out of these players, and Sterling is one of them. And the third player, which I might get in as of now, is Eze. I think I just have a strong feeling that Crystal will do good, but bringing in Eze is basically committing to a transfer next game week. Now I'm not very anti it because if I get Sterling, I can hold Sterling for the next game against Fulham, but the plan is to get Eze and then Bowen next game against Sheffield. So let's see how it goes. But I wouldn't be going Madison because he's usually very deep in such games, so I don't really want to go there. Between Madison and Luis Diaz, I would go Madison. Still a high-scoring game. I'm not sure on Luis Diaz. I know Madison will start. Why have we not opted for Trossard and not Saka? Because I don't have funds for Saka. I can get Saka only if I downgrade Flecken, and I again don't want to do that. Bruno sell for a hit? If so, who? If so, not for a hit. Maybe Mbuemo, but not for a hit, I think. Diaz, Walker, everyone starts. So it's exactly like the team that I posted earlier on Instagram. Is the same team case for City. Cash or Colville? Cash. I think Cash has been accumulating decent XG, decent positions. He could play right wing as point. So I think there is a possibility he could play right wing and attack Chelsea. So I would start Cash. Why not go Mitoma in place of Madison? Again, Mitoma's numbers are awful. I've seen him play, and the rotation that could come around with him is also there because Brighton will have to focus on Europa, especially after losing the last game. So I think there's going to be rotation there. They will not prioritize the Premier League. A successful season there is more important to them. So yeah, get Alvarez or Mbuemo this week. Alvarez. I think there's too much hype around Alvarez. I wouldn't be surprised if he blanks. That's usually how the FPL gods work things. But yeah, I hope he scores because he's sort of a differential in my team. Let's go. Kulusevski or Richarlison or Solomon or Sar. If I have to Kulusevski because he's nailed, Solomon could be dropped for Son when he's playing on the left. Richarlison isn't starting for sure, so I wouldn't take him. Sar again, not an attacker. So Kulusevski. Chilwell starting chances, I think he'll start left back. He's very likely to start. Alvarez instead of Jackson, I would do it. Chilwell to start for a -1. Already have Botman. I think you should roll. Don't take the hit for a defender here. How risky is it not having Salah, and which players become essential to compensate for it? I don't think it's very risky because he's very low owned and he's scoring very less points, like 5 or 8, so it's okay. Any decent player in that position who can match his score is fine. Should I hold on to Bowen or buy Eze? I think hold Bowen. It's okay, you can play him out. If you have a sub especially, you can sub him out. This game he might not start. You can play him and then have a good sub on the first sub in place. Will Estupinian start is a tough question because Deserby is saying that I'll go berserk with my team, he'll make changes. Again, that is also a reason why I'm not going Mitoma, because if you're making so many changes to your team, it gets really tough to find balance and find good attacks. So again, I'm not investing there. Should I change my keepers Onana and Turner right now? No, it's fine. I think Onana needs to go, but if you have a free transfer, do it. Otherwise, it's fine. This game week, it's fine. Start Areola or Ramsdale, start Cash or Archer. Start Cash and start Ramsdale. I don't think he'll start, so Areola should come on. But if he starts, there could be a lot of safe points here. So, is Newcastle defensive asset a must? Yes, I think it's a good time to own them. 2 good fixtures, 2 good clean sheet potentials. Uh, is anyone selling Sun this week? Yeah, looks like I am. Okay, there are 15 minutes left, so let's see Chilwell or Gabriel for Newcastle defense. Sell Chilwell, sorry. What am I reading? I'll sell Gabriel, obviously. He's the least owned and least interested one. I'm checking my phone for news, so there's nothing as of now. Botman, Burn, or Botman plus Car? Botman plus Car, because Burn, again, as I said, could be rotation risk. Is Jota to Diaby a good move for long term? Jota or Sterling, or Jota to Bowen? I think Diaby. This gaming, there's better chances of him getting involved. So yeah, do you recommend me to use Wildcard, because I want Jackson, Sterling, and Chilwell out? Thinking of without a minus hit. I think if you want these players out, I would just do Jackson, Chilwell for a -4, hold Sterling and hold Wildcard. I think it could be more beneficial. I was in a similar situation. I played out a Wildcard. I don't feel nice about it, so I wouldn't recommend you guys doing it. Prioritize getting a Newcastle asset or selling Mitoma. That's a tough one. If you don't have a Newcastle defender, probably that, and then Mitoma can go next week, because again, he's playing Bournemouth this time. So yeah, how important is Saka? He's pretty much important. That is why I have Trossard in my team, because he's highly owned, very very influential at home against any team. So yeah, I'm scared to not own Saka tomorrow. Sell Chilwell or Gabriel, again, as I answered. Aditya Jairam has sent a question. Chilwell plus Baldock to Botman plus Udogi, and bench Udogi for this game week. My defense is Chilwell goes to Kanji Estupinian. Yeah, I think it's a good move. Yeah, good double move. Varun, if you have City News copied, you can post. I can pin. Here's the City News for everyone looking for it. I can pin this news. I've pinned it in the message. Thoughts on Gabriel Jesus? Let him find form. I don't think he's in form at all. So, yeah, hopefully he scores a couple of goals in the London derby. The strikers are usually more involved. So, yeah, once that happens, we can look at him. Madison or Pedro to play? I would not play Pedro. I think Madison. I'm not sure if Pedro starts. That's the problem. Johnston and Turner, do they start? Turner starts. Johnston, I don't have any news. So you can play Johnston first if you have him, and then Turner bench. Neto, Diaby, Trossard, or Mbuemo. Hands down, Mbuemo. Jackson to Edward. I have Triple City. What to do? What do you think about Edward? He's a good pick, honestly. I wouldn't go against him. I'm probably leaning towards Eze as well. So yeah, nothing against him. Saliba to Trippier on a hit. Have Botman, Estupinian, Baldock, and Kabure. Saliba to Trippier on a hit. Fair enough if you are planning to wildcard out of it, yes. Trippier will start. I don't think he'll not get a start. There's no chance he doesn't start. Bench on Estupinian, Chilwell, Botman, Saliba. Luis Diaz or Pedro, who to start? That's a tough one. I would start Pedro in that situation. Is Ferguson starting? No guarantee. In fact, you probably want to start Pedro, take a chance if you want to, because it's an easy fixture, but no guarantee that he'll start. For you specifically, between Luis Diaz and Pedro, I will start Pedro. Sterling or Pedro, I'll start Sterling because I know he'll start for sure. Sell again for Ajit Sen. You need to sell Gabriel for a Newcastle defender. Saliba Botman plus Ioni to Alvarez, or Konsa Botman to Ioni plus Visa. I think Alvarez is pretty much necessary at this point. Chilwell to Botman or goalkeeper transfer. It depends on who you're getting as a goalkeeper, but yeah, Chilwell to Botman is a decent move. I don't expect a clean sheet again. Yeah, why not go for a clean sheet, especially if it's for free. If it's for a hit, don't do it. Pedro to Alvarez or Saliba to Botman, both for a -4. I think Pedro to Alvarez. Bench Mitoma or Mbuemo? That's actually a tough one. I'm not sure. So Mitoma, it's very tough. You probably want to play both and bench someone else. If you can't, I'll bench the player who I don't know who will start or not, which is Mitoma. I know for sure Mbuemo starts. It could really backfire, so you'll have to take that 50-50 call. But yeah, I would do it. If I had to bench someone, I would bench someone from the North London derby, maybe Madison. If I had Madison with the two of them, I would bench Madison. Between the two, Mitoma, because I don't know if he'll start or not. Madison or Pedro, I would start Madison because I know he'll start for sure. I'm happy with my team. 2 free transfers. What should I do? Should I transfer Baldock for Bel Kabure? Yeah, maybe instead of Kabure, yeah, you can do Kabure as well. You can do Baldock to a buyer as well. I think both moves are good. Would you do Bowen to Mbomo for it? No, I would not. Thoughts on Gabriel Jesus? Again, avoid for now. I don't think he's the best of the form. So yeah, not now. Start Martinelli or Pedro? I would start Pedro. Is it okay to hold Chilwell this week? Yeah, it's fine. It's not the worst option. If you can make it to a Botman or a Scar or a Trippier, that would be better. I will just go through my team, guys. If you see me sleepy, that's because it's 5 a.m. here, and that is why sort of sleep kicking in. But yeah, Flecken, Ariola, Cash, Estupinian, Botman, Scar. So I'm not going Scar. I will remove Scar. I am going Udogi, and the reason for that is two. They have two reasons. One, he provides me more rotation, more depth into my team, and the reason, another reason is obviously funds. Those 0.3 million is important at this point. Trossard, Mbeumo, Salah, Rashford, Eze. I'm really torn apart between Eze and Sterling. I'm not sure. It's sort of a 50-50. I have to take a call. There's no sort of a gut feeling. Let me know in the chat what do you think. Which player should I go for? And then I can go for that player. I'm trying to figure out if there is anything there. Yeah, I just have to make sure I don't have the screenshot up, but here's how even Akhilesh played his wildcard, and here's how his wildcard is looking. It's Flecken, Estupinian, Scar, Botman, he is Scar, Salah, Saka, Madison, Mbeumo, Diaby, Haaland and Alvarez. His bench is Udogi, Archer, Ariola and Taylor. He has no cash in his team. This is how his team is looking. I'm pretty 50-50 between Eze and Sterling. Let's see what you guys have written in the chat. There's no... Okay. Okay, brother, thank you. Gonna transfer Chilwell and Jackson and hold Sterling and wildcard. Best replacement for the players I want to transfer out. I think Jackson to Alvarez, obviously, and Chilwell to Botman. That's pretty much standard. I wouldn't really touch around with that. Start on Kabure, Udogi, Saliba. Kabure, take a chance. I think if you don't want to take a chance with a low end team, start Udogi. I think that's the best start. What's the name of the extension used? I'll post the extension link down below after this. Edward for Isaac, I would do it. Already got Alvarez, then go Edward. I think I'll go Edward or Wilson. I maybe between the two 50-50 because I know Edward starts, Wilson doesn't, so 50-50. But yeah, Wilson, if you can go there, yeah, I would do it. Sterling over Eze. It's Sterling over Eze as of now. Yeah, a lot of people saying Sterling. Is it worth going minus for Watkins to Alvarez? I would do it. Yeah, Udogi or Saliba, Udogi. Foden any attacker for Liverpool apart from Salah. Apart from Salah, I wouldn't really touch Liverpool attack. Any crystal leaks? No, there's no crystal leaks. Even I'm trying to find some so that I can gauge if IU starts. Is it only Alva? Is he starting? Where is he starting? Yeah, but no, nothing as of now. I'm trying to figure out if I have a move. Six minutes to go. Is Eze even destined to score? Come on. He's never scored versus Fulham before. And Fulham sort of look decent. They look half decent. Even against Luton, they did not concede a lot of chances. I'm not very confident, honestly. And they are containing teams. Paulinia is back. Okay, I'll go Sterling. I will not really mess around much. Fulham are bad, but I get Fulham even with Sterling. So yeah, sort of a low move on a wildcard, but you gotta do it. I have no option but doing it. So Scar, Udogi, Madison, Sterling confirmed transfers. At least he'll attack. And my lineup is not Udogi, so I'll take out Udogi. I have Cash coming in, Mbeumo coming in for Archer. That's too much. And yeah, let's save my team. I played wildcard. This is how my lineup. Captain and vice captain is Salah. It feels nice to have Salah as your vice captain somehow. Yeah, this feels nice. This feels correct. That's my wildcard team. That's what I'm going with as of now. I will not be changing anything about it. So yeah, this is how my wildcard draft is. Who should I bench from Watkins, Saka or Madison? Maybe Watkins. Saka, Madison, play them. High scoring game. Should I get an Alvarez if I already have Foden? Yes, you can. You should, because Foden out is a good move next game week. Bench Mbeumo, Salah or Edward. None of them. I think none of them. Easier fixtures, good teams to play against. Ubi, I've already answered. I think if you have Alvarez, you probably want to go Wilson and then get Botman in. If you have two Newcastle play and spots filled up, as in, then go Edward and Botman. If you can't go Crystal Palace, go Wissa and Botman. Have Nicholas Jackson, bench Jackson over Mitoma and Buemo. I would do it. Yeah, I would do it hands down. If I was in your situation, I would have done it. Start Chilwell or Matty Cash. If I had both, I would start Matty Cash. Play Pedro or Madison. I would not. I'm not sure if Pedro starts. You can take a chance, but I'm not sure. Hold Jackson as a differential. You can hold, but the problem is he's not fine. He's not in form. He's totally off form. He doesn't look good in terms of finishing. Why would you give him a chance? Okay, yep. Do I have a lot of people playing Wildcard? A lot of people with Diaby. That's pretty standard and template. Locked in. A lot of people going Doku as well. It looks like a popular move. Let's see how it turns out to be. 3 minutes. Start Diaby or Martinelli. Diaby. Start Pedro, Son. Pedro or Son or Bruno. Who to start? Bruno and Son. I would not start Pedro. Start 3. Chilwell, Udogi, Kabur, Estupini and Botman. I would start out of the 3, Estupini and Botman and Chilwell. Yeah, that was the 3 I would start. Jackson to Wilson and Baldock to Botman for -4, or just get Botman in for free. For free, I think. No, you can get Jackson to Wilson. I would really not mind that as an upside move. Will Mitoma be rotated? I have him used by transfer for Mbeumo or for Martinelli. It's okay. I think Mitoma should start, but this game, hopefully, later on he could be rotated. Play Saliba or Udogi. Later on, yes, Mitoma could be rotated. Start Colville or Udogi. I would start Udogi. High chance of a goal involvement, so yeah, why not? Should I go for Eze to Madison? Should I go from Eze to Madison? If you have Eze, this game, hold Eze. Start Kabura or Saliba. I would start Saliba maybe. Yeah, I would start Kabura out of the two. Who to start between Gusto, Udogi, Sar? I would actually start just Gusto, take a chance there. Not really take too much risk with the team lineup. Udogi or Lamptey or Kabure? Udogi. Who to start between Gusto, Udogi? Suppose I can answer. Start Gusto, Pedro, Son, Bruno. Who picked to start? Son and Bruno. I'll start those two. Any more lineups? No, there is no lineups. And a lot of people using the free transfers and not wildcards, which is making me sort of worried. But yeah, sort of most people have the same lineup. So if Trossard banks, I could have a good team. A lot of people removing Sterling. Start Pedro, Son. Again, Amir, I've answered it. Son and Bruno. And yeah, that's about it. There's about 1 minute left. Start Cash or Udogi? I will start Cash. Start Pickford or Turner? I would start Pickford. I would not start anybody else. Not Turner for sure against City. Udogi or Colville or Saliba? Start Colville, yeah, and then Udogi if you want to. Saliba would be my first choice. Definitely Udogi over Saliba because of the attacking threat. Any last minute news? I've pinned in last minute news. Turner starts. Pretty much everyone from the City lineups, which is expected, they start. No news on other teams. So yeah. Sterling or Wissa? If I had to start on Sterling, do you expect Spurs to score? I expect them to score. Maybe even like draw the match at best, but not win, I think. But they should be scoring. I think they'll score in this one. At least one goal. You never know, they can overperform and score 2 as well, but at least 1. I don't think Arsenal will leave it loose, but yeah, 1. It could come out to be a low affair as well. Let's see how Spurs really come out and try to attack this game. It depends on the tactics a lot. About 20 seconds and then we'll wrap up the stream. Saka or Buemo? I would start Saka. Good numbers and playing for Arsenal. Mitoma starts or not? No news on that, so wouldn't really risk it. If you have Mitoma, I'll play him for sure, but not yeah. Will Adebayo start? I'm not sure if he will. I'm not sure, so I would not comment. Walker and Akanji also start for people who want to know. And with that, it is deadline. It is 6. It is deadline. Yep, we wrap it up. Stuck with Pickford, Chilwell, Jackson, and Sterling. Should I wildcard? Yeah, you could have made like 2 moves, Chilwell and Jackson. That's about it. I think we'll wrap it up. I wouldn't really want to stretch it too much because my eyes would just shut down at this point. Please hit the like button if you are new to the channel. Also consider subscribing. And hopefully you guys have a good gaming. Hopefully Cash scores a goal and Sterling also. It's going to be a big fixture. I have 2 players playing against each other. I don't expect a clean sheet from Cash, but a goal. So yeah, that's about it, and I will see you guys in the next stream. Thank you guys. Cheers.